So many people have felt that cringy feeling when God is telling you to be obedient in a moment. And some of us, including myself, ignore it, or we think, oh, that's not God, or no, I'm just overthinking it. No, I'm not going to do that thing. And what you realize is that feeling that you have of not doing it, or when you come to the understanding of, wait, no, that was something that I was supposed to do and I didn't do it, that regret feeling is going to feel way worse than actually stomaching through that being obedient. And it's happened to me plenty of times in my life. It's not only happened to me where I have to do something, but it's also happened to me where I either have to go talk to somebody, or I have to actually go and do something that's not for the benefit of me. And we can't comprehend what God's plan is. We can't comprehend his thought process and how he ties everything together. But if we can just be obedient, especially in times where we hear him or we understand that it's coming from God, that is going to feel a lot better than you stomaching that regret. So many people, elder people, people who have been successful, people who have not been successful, a lot of them talk about the pain of regret. And you don't want to feel regret with God. You don't want to feel regret with not being obedient. And I'm telling you, I'm waving my hand. I was a person and have been a person of not being obedient when God is speaking to me. And I'll just give you an example like today. I almost didn't go to Bible study. I'm going to be real with y'all. I've been trying to be consistent. I didn't go last week. And then this week, I was trying to work. I was trying to get some work done. I was falling behind on my work. And I'm like, I guess, I got to go to Bible study today. And when I got to Bible study, when I tell you that message that I received today and the stories and the testimonies I was hearing from guys around me, I needed that. I needed that. It was literally like therapy for me. And if I didn't stomach that obedience that God was telling me to go and pushing me towards Bible study, I wouldn't have received that today. I wouldn't have received that spiritual food that I needed today. And if there's anybody out there that's watching this, that God is calling you to do something, you feel it on your heart. It's like a, I don't even know how to explain it sometimes, but it's almost like you get an anxiety feeling if you don't do this thing, or you start to feel like weird that you're not doing this thing. There might be a reason for that. That might be a real calling on your life. It might be something that you really need to do. And God's is such an amazing God that he can be doing something for the benefit of you, or he could be asking you to do something as one of his soldiers to benefit somebody else or the planet in itself. So it's not always going to be for the benefit of you, and you may not even understand it. And today, another example was, as I was sitting in Bible study, one of the elder guys, he was just talking to me, and I'm starting to learn more about how to just wait and be patient, and when people are explaining how they're doing, because in America, let's be real, we walk by people and say how you doing. Like, you'll say how you doing and keep walking. That's just a thing that a lot of people do. But do you actually sit there and think, wait, I just asked this person, how are you doing? So let me try to see exactly how they are doing, and actually sit there and take the time to listen to what they have to say, and not just using how you doing as a greeting, because that's what we do. We use how you doing, how are you doing as like a what's up, but it's really not that. You're really asking somebody, how are you doing? And I asked him that, and he started to open up to me. He started to tell me how people in his family were going through health problems. And in that moment, I felt it on my heart to want to pray for him. But the Bible study class started to start, and I couldn't pray for him. Like, we started to talk about the Bible. So as the class ended, I started to walk out, and I literally felt a sensation like, nah, you were supposed to go pray for him. So as I go back to go and pray for him, he's already talking to somebody else. And when I tell you the conversation that him and this other man was talking about, that I just got to eavesdrop on, I needed that. some of the things that they were talking about, I am going through right now in my life. And if I hadn't gone back to actually go and pray for this man, I would have never gotten that spiritual food that they were explaining to each other just as brothers, just talking. I would have never got that. And that's why I say be obedient. Listen, feel that feeling and actually go with it. Go with that gut feeling, because it may not only benefit you, but also benefit somebody else. So as I sat there respectfully, waited for them to have their conversation, I ended up eventually praying for him. And he was so grateful that I wanted to pray for him and his family. He was so loving that I took the time out to sit there for another 30 minutes, listen to their conversation, and then just explain to him how I had it on my heart to want to pray for him. And if anybody's out there, you feeling that feeling, or you resonated with this message in any way, all I can say is just try your best to be obedient to God. Try your best to be obedient to that calling or that feeling that you have, where you're just feeling weird when you're not doing it. That's what I felt today. I literally felt like a weird anxiety type feeling, like, nah, you supposed to do this. Nah, you can't just walk out. You know you're supposed to do this. And this could be something that's calling you on your life. You know you're supposed to be doing this thing. You know the thing that you're doing right now is not the thing that you're supposed to be doing for the rest of your life. And you might just continue to keep ignoring it, and then you might get to a point where you look back and you're like, man, I should have just been obedient in that time. So appreciate everybody who stuck around to the end of this video. If you're liking the videos I've been dropping, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. It's free, y'all. I appreciate the love y'all been showing. Love.